So good day, sir. Today I'll be presenting my Android application called EasyGo Tickets. So EasyGo Tickets is a simple mobile ticket booking application developed using Kotlin in Android Studio. So the purpose of this app is to help users browse events, view event details, and manage tickets in a clean and user-friendly mobile interface. So for this project, I focused on creating a lightweight and organized Android application using the MVP design pattern and featured-based structure. So instead of making the app overly complex, I focused on clean navigation, maintainable code structure, and essential ticketing features. So during this presentation, I will first demonstrate the app itself, then I will briefly explain the project structure and important components inside the Android Studio. So, so first, I'll briefly show the project structure inside the app. So the project is organized by features. We have folders such as AUTH, data, events, home, main, profile, and tickets. So the structure makes the project easier to maintain because related files are grouped together. For example, the AUTH. So the AUTH folder contains the login registration features, and the event folders, the event folders handles the event related screen. The tickets folder manages the ticket viewing, and the data folder contains model repository. So I also use the MVP architecture, which stands for Model View and Presenter. And now, let's run this. So when the application starts, the user is first brought to the main activity. Let's just wait for a while. So the user first brought to the main activity. So this serves as the entry point of the application and redirects user into the app flow. So from there, the users can proceed to the authentication. Now to log in, so user can enter their credentials to access the application inside the Android Studio. So this feature is handled inside the AUTH. Here's the code, the AUTH login package. So the login activity. So the login activity is responsible for displaying the interface while the login presenter handles the login logic. So this demonstrates the MVP pattern because the activity and presenter have separate responsibility. So if the user does not yet have an account, they can proceed to the registration screen. Since I already have the account now, and the user is admin and 1234, and I don't need to register now. So here, next is home screen. Oh wait. So let's log in first. Admin and 1234. So here's the home screen. So after login, users are brought to the home screen. So this is where the user can browse available events. So this is the available events as of now. So the home activity. So the home activity uses a recycler view together with an event adapter to display event cards efficiently. So this is useful because recyclers view are optimized for displaying the dynamic list, and the events are retrieved from the event repository, which acts as the data provider of the application. So I use repositories to organize the app's data management separately from the UI. So on the screen, users can scroll through the events and select one to view more details. As you can see, if you wanna see the details. So when a user tap an event, Cebu Music Festival, the application opens the event details activity. And here's the code of the event details activity. So this screen displays more information about the selected event. Example, it includes the event title, the description, the date, location, and etc. And yeah, and this improves the user experience because user can view important event details before proceeding. So the data is passed between activities using intents. So you purchase it. After that, so if you wanna see the tickets, oh wait, here, here is the purchase ticket. So this screens allows users to view their book tickets. So this is the one that we book. So in the tickets activity, so the tickets activity uses another recycler route together with the ticket adapter. So this demonstrates the component reuse and consistent UI implementation. And the ticket data is managed through the ticket repository. So using repository keeps the application organized and separates data handling from the interface. And lastly, we have the profile screen. So this section contains basic user profile information. This completes the main navigation flow of the application. So overall, the app provides a simple but functional event ticketing experience. So that's it. And now I will briefly explain some important parts of the code base. I will focus more on the structure and flow rather than explaining every line of the code. So let's open the event. So inside the data or the model package, I created the model classes such as event and user. As you can see. So these classes represents the core data used throughout the application. Using model classes helps keep the application data organized and reusable. And the repositories act as the data source of file of the app. So for example, the event repository manage event data while the ticket repository manage the tickets information. So this setup improves maintainability because the activities do not directly handle the data source. So the event adapter. So the adapters are responsible for displaying lists efficiently. Like the event adapter connects event data into the recycler's view. So the similarity to the ticket adapter displays ticket information. Login activity. So here we can clearly see the MVP structure. The login activity handles the user interface and user interaction. Meanwhile, the login presenter contains the application logic. So separating responsibilities like this improves readability and allows easier debugging. And yeah, that's right. So during this development, I encountered several challenges. One challenge was configuring the Android emulator and resolving Gradle compatibility because it's so hard. Because I don't know what to do with this issue, but thankfully with the AI, I conquer it and I got it. And another challenge was organizing the project structure properly while implementing the MVP architecture. And I also work on fixing manifest error, the recycler view setup issues, and activity navigation problems. So these challenges help me better understand the Android project structure and debugging the techniques. So to conclude all of this, the EasyGo Tix or the TIX EasyGo Tickets is a simple Android-based ticket booking application built using Kotlin and Android Studio. And that's it. Thank you for watching.